Welcome to I Was Once You, a show at Madison Park Techno-Vocational High School that highlights its alumni. I am so excited to be the host. My name is Brandy Cruther, and I'm the communications director. And I would like to introduce you to our special guest, Melisha Pimentel, as she talks about being a student at Madison Park Techno-Vocational High School and now an alumni. Hi, Melisha.
Hey.
All right, how are you doing today? How are you doing today?
I'm all right, and yourself?
I'm great. Could you tell us a little bit about your experience at Madison Park Techno-Vocational High School as a student?
For sure. It's a funny story. I initially didn't get in the first year that I wanted to, but once I did get in, it was all hands on deck. I was able to get into the program that I really wanted to get into. I had many resources available to me. The teachers were wonderful. I honestly just wish I paid a little bit more attention because I probably know some things that I had to force teach myself. But honestly, I've had the opportunity to learn so much and experience a lot over there, including friends. I've made relationships with teachers, and a lot of contacts were made over there. It was a really good experience.
Now, you were the class of 2007. At that time, how many students were at Madison Park Techno-Vocational High School? Were there a lot of young people?
Woo. Of course there were, too many to count. Compared to today's numbers, yeah, no, there was maybe double or triple the numbers, yeah.
And how was that environment for you?
Well, realistically speaking, as a kid, it's easy to get distracted and so forth. I was playing sports. It was all fun, but it's discipline. But it could easily take you off track. But if you just keep your head straight, then you'll be fine.
Okay, so let's talk about today. Where you were at? You said, what vocational program did you study while here?
Graphic design. I believe you guys call it visual communications.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you learned in the graphic design communications at that time.
So in that course, we learned all about creating logos, creating a brand, using the software necessary to produce these images and things of that nature, brochures, business cards. Not just creating the cards and stuff, but learning how to market them as well. Interestingly enough, a couple of my classmates actually ran off with the brand that they created in that class, and they have it, own it, trademarked it today. So it's a good thing. The part that I wish I paid more attention to was learning the software a little bit more. It took me up to 30 years old to sit here and teach myself how to reuse it, because 10 years later I forgot. But it wasn't completely gone. So yeah, honestly, everything in that course was amazing. Like everything that I learned there, I utilize today in my business.
Wow. So I want to ask you, you talked about today. What are you doing today? 30 years, you're 30 years old. So that's what, 12 years later?
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing 12 years later after graduating from such an amazing vocational school?
So as you know, I was afraid to enter the world after school, to be completely honest. I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go in. I went to school for criminal justice. I actually obtained a master's degree in criminal justice and cybersecurity. I know. I should be in some high-tech job right now. However, a job is a job. I love what I do, so I don't consider it a job. I am very passionate about design, so I create items, custom engrave items. I have a laser machine, so I'm able to utilize the designs that I create on the software that I learned from school and self-taught as well. And incorporate my creativity into designs of that nature. I've had to learn about woodwork on my own, but it's not hard. Like sanding, paints, what works, what doesn't work. I also I don't have a clothing brand per se, but I like to put my logo on, I like to represent myself. So I throw it on a hoodie, I throw it on a hat if I have to. I do have my own copywritten, I call it a mascot. Basically, he's a phoenix bird and I drew it myself. So that's one thing I have. Above all, I am an artist, I do draw. So that's kind of what took the leap forward. But yeah, I just kind of mix what I know with what I love, and it's using the technology of today, and I make wonderful things. If you'd like to see a few, I can show you.
I definitely want to see a few, but so you've taken your vocational certification.
Yeah.
And you were able to go out and start your own company. And I want to make sure that you get to say the
That's
name
right.
of your company. What's the name of your company?
It's Dark Phoenix Designs.
Now, why did you name it that? What made you come up with that name? I gotta ask all those
all
questions.
right.
I gotta ask the question. Yeah.
It's fine. I'm glad you asked, and not to get all sappy here, but I'll be honest, I had a really tough time in school, even after college, and my mom always told me to persevere. Persevere. That if you fall 7, stand up 8. So I'm a huge comic fan, Marvel, DC, all that. However, the Phoenix bird represents rebirth. So if the Phoenix bird eventually burns down into ashes, but it rises again even stronger than before. So hence the name Dark Phoenix Designs. The dark part is rise even in dark times. So there it is.
So that's something
I know.
For our seniors to hear. I'm all of our young people at Madison Park. That is so inspiring for them. Well, I want you to show us some of the amazing things that you sell and that you're making. Could you show us some of your designs?
Sweet. Given that Mother's Day is around the corner, I just threw a flash sale for a Mother's Day puzzle sign.
Wow, okay.
It's a cute little, you're the piece that holds us together, and you have your children's name surrounding the mother. Completed with a sawtooth backing, my signature in the back. This is all hand painted. I take my time with each item that I make. I also have personalized names. They're also wall mounted. This is the moon. Some of these are custom one-off situations. One of my biggest hits is the custom gamer stand. I know people play PlayStation and Xbox and all that, even computer games. This holds a headset right here and 2 controllers, compatible with PS4, PS5, Xbox, or whatnot. The best part about it is I completely customize the entire thing.
That is amazing.
It's completely custom. Yep. Any customer request whatever they want on there, unless deem it appropriate, I can put it on the stand. And I do keychains too. I do clothes tags. I even have a little surprise for all the graduates of Madison.
Wait a minute, you said you got a little surprise for them. Could you show us the surprise? Could you? I just want them to get excited. What the surprise is?
I can. I made a personalized keychain for every graduate of Madison Park. It's customized with their name on it, the school name underneath, it has a diploma, and a very inspiring message in the back from me to you.
So that is beautiful. It's always nice when you can give back to your school. Could you tell our graduates coming out, this class of 2021, could you give them some advice and some inspiring words?
Absolutely. The reality of it all, you might not know what you want yet, but you'll figure it out along the way. I went to school. I love everything I studied. However, my passion is in design. So I do not regret going to school. I learned so much. Everything I learned, I use in my business today, whether it's legal. I went to school for criminal justice, so I know the legality part of my business. The design part I learned in high school, and a little bit after that, I use that in my business every day. Social skills that you learn in school and along the way with jobs and everybody that you meet, try to be as professional as possible, because trust me, you never know who you're going to meet, and doors open for everybody every day. It just depends on if you want to walk through it or not. It's going to be hard, but hang in there. You'll figure it out, and it's all gonna work out. Just head high, chin up.
Okay, I'm first. I want to personally say thank you. Those keychains that you made for the class of 2021 are very inspiring. Just to get it from someone who graduated from the school and to be able to give back, it just, I don't know. I feel like I want to cry right now, so I always got to hold it back. So I guess I could say, class of 2021, you just met class of 2007. And that's what it's about.
Right.
I was once you, and you can do it too. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching today's show. I was once you, and you can do it too, where we connect our alumni with our students. So I look forward to working with you, Melissa, because we're going to have you in the building soon. And once we get up and running and COVID's over, so the students can meet you personally and we can see some of your great work. So I want to thank you for being on our show today. And good luck with your business. And I love the Phoenix. You know, I love it. So good luck.
Thank you.
Dark Phoenix Designs. We'll make sure I post that. So if anyone in the building's interested, they can find you. But I want to say thank you for being our guest today. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you for having me. Goodbye.